heart. Because guess what happens? We get complacent. We get complacent. There was a time about 3 years ago. It was 3 years. Yeah, it was 3 years ago. And I was talking to another pastor. We were in the one of the rooms over there. And, my wife and I, we lived in Texas for a couple of years, and I hate spiders. Can't stand them. Hate them. In Texas, they're really big. How many of you guys from Texas? How many people are here from Texas? A few of you, so you know. I remember there was a huge spider right on our garage door. It was like this big. I'm like, I'm not killing that. I killed it anyway, but Texas had these big spiders. So I'm talking to this pastor in there, and there was a big spider. I'm like, man, Colorado gets big spiders out here? And we're talking, and I hate him. So he steps on the spider. He picks up a program, scoops it up. Spider's flat. Spider's flat. He's standing like this. I'm standing on the other side. All the while, I'm looking at that spider, that dead spider, because I hate him. And so the pastor I was talking to, just, kept going. He's not even looking. He's like, nah. All of a sudden, no joke, the spider uncoiled and went after him. And so you know that I was screaming because I scream like a girl. Ah! That's how I scream. And so I'm like, ah! And so he's like, I just incriminated myself. I'm always going to be known as the guy that screamed like a girl. Anyway, that's okay. I'll take that to the grave. Anyway, so I screamed, and he dropped the spider, he's kicking it, and he's like, that's all you could do is scream? I'm like, I'm sorry. I don't like spiders. He came back from the dead. But you know what I thought? You know what I thought? The enemy is just like that spider. The minute we get complacent in God's word, the minute we stand back and we think that we're okay, and we stop searching and we stop seeking the Lord and we stop trying to build a better relationship with Christ, and what happens is the enemy says, I got you. I got you. Happens all the time. Sin is like weeds. You think you plucked all the weeds and all of a sudden they come back and they come back harder. You're like, what? You need to deal with that sin. You need to deal with that issue. You need to not be complacent. Don't be complacent. And we need to continue to seek the Lord and continue to grow in our relationship with him. That's what we need to do. We need to embed Christ in our heart, the God's word in our heart. And then we shouldn't be complacent. We need to continue to seek the Lord and continue to have a better relationship with Jesus Christ. My students, I tell it to my students all the time. I say, look, no one's going to do it for you. You got to do it for yourself. No one's going to put a gun to your head and say, you need to have a better relationship with Christ. No, you got to do it yourself. But that's your choice.